Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, it's Friday morning and we were not able to go to sales because it stormed here this morning. So kind of bummed about that because it's supposed to rain tomorrow also.
Yeah.
So our only option may be estate sales on Sunday for the weekend.
Yep. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we have stuff to list, so it's not a big deal. That's why we like to have not a lot of back stock, but we like to have extra stuff that we can list for times like this.
Yeah, it would be nice to get some good fresh garage sale inventory though.
Yeah, it's fun too.
Yeah, exactly. It is Friday. We sold, well, last night, yesterday during the day up till like, I don't know what, early afternoon, sales were coming in fairly steady. We had, I think we had like,
maybe 6 orders.
No, we had 8 orders as of like, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, sales really slowed down.
You sent out offers, didn't you?
Yeah.
I could tell. I was watching TV and all of a sudden my notifications started going bam, 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 bam. I'm like, man, Lonnie must have sent out offers.
I did.
It was like one after the other. Sales were coming in.
Well, here's what happened. A lot of times I'll run a couple of sales, like 10% or 25 or half off, depending on how long the stuff's been on the site. And I had a sale that ended last night. And I was like, you know what? Instead of running that sale again, I'm going to go in and send offers. And I try not to send offers like every day or anything, maybe a couple times a week.
Yeah.
When I feel like the store needs a little boost.
Right.
And so that's what I did. I just sent offers on most stuff. I didn't send offers on the stuff we had just listed in the past week or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as we don't overdo it. Like if I try and send offers every day, well, then you start seeing diminishing returns. But if I do it like once or twice a week, it works, man. Like
it does. It boosts the sales.
It does.
Yeah.
And I usually do it at 10%. And inevitably, it works. So whenever I sent the offers, we had 8 sales. And then by the time we woke up this morning, we've got 21 orders going out on eBay.
Yeah.
So that was successful. I think we also have a Mercari order or 2.
Yeah, there's a Digimon. Somebody sent an offer and I accepted it because it's been listed a little while. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we're going to go ahead and start pulling orders so we can get these things out.
All right, on Ford Delta, we have a soccer ball. Nike.
Yeah. This is Candace's little niche she discovered. This was a couple of months ago. Candace actually saw another Nike soccer ball, right?
Yeah, I spotted in the pictures for a garage sale we were going to, and I looked it up just because I was able to comp it while I was looking at the computer, and I was surprised. So now I keep an eye out for Nike soccer. I can't talk this morning. I keep an eye out for Nike soccer balls that are in good shape.
Yeah.
And it seems like the good bright colors do well.
Yeah, and they usually get like around $30 or so, right? Seems
yeah,
like.
This one it did get sent out a best offer. We sold it for $25.49.
Okay, good.
I just have to share my awesome photo. Look at that. Just look at it.
That does look good.
Yeah.
Look at that. That black background is perfect for that orange.
Yeah,
huh?
I didn't do a baground removal. That's in the light box with the black background.
That does look good.
Yeah, I was proud of that picture.
You should be.
Okay. On Lion Echo, we have a Frankie Stein.
Yes, we do. That is the girl with the foam finger. I know that now because I've asked you that like
1,000,000 times.
20 times now. Is it the one with the foam finger?
Yep. She sold for 15. All right, on Mine Charlie, we sold another telephone. This is the beige telephone B.
Oh, you said one Charlie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went that way. It sure is. I got it. We paid $3 for this phone at an estate sale.
And sold for 20.
2 weeks ago.
The great thing about those, you don't have to test them.
Well, I can't.
No.
I don't even say if it works or not, but
no. I'm sure most of the time it ends up being like a prop in a show or a TV or something. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to do. We've had like 3 phones like that or 4 phones like that recently. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I don't say it works,
Right.
but if it doesn't and they try and use it doesn't, well, we got to handle that. So
Right.
some things we sell, and it's like roll the dice, you know, and that's one of them.
Yep. All right, on 9 Alpha, we have a print cartridge, HP LaserJet.
Yeah, that's actually toner, I think.
This magenta print cartridge.
Yeah, it doesn't say toner.
No,
It doesn't say toner in the title.
no.
Oh
maybe
God,
that's
I'm
why-
awful.
Maybe that's why it took so long to sell.
It is. It's toner. Man. Okay.
It says print cartridge.
I bet if I would have put toner, it would have sold a lot faster.
Yeah.
Because that thing, it took that thing a couple of weeks. I was kind
Yeah.
of surprised.
25 for that.
Okay.
In the tiger drawer, this is a Trendmaster's bendy figure. He's a green guy with 4 arms.
He's a green guy.
Yeah.
And you don't mean F-O-R-E, you mean F-O-U-R. Because we all have 4 arms.
Oh, I was trying to spell while you're talking. I'm like, what?
No?
That's all for $13.50.
Okay.
On 3 Charlie, we have a cookbook, recipes, and memories.
Okay, let's see if it's alphabetized. 3 Charlie. Should be somewhere around here, I guess. Oil patch. That's it. Recipes and memories. Open up and step into the past.
This is a really interesting cookbook. It's all for $9, but it's got some great family stories in it. Like, I kind of flipped through it, and it's really well done with like memories all the way back, you know, in their family.
Oh, so it's kind of like a novel.
Yeah, like this recipe is from great-great-grandma Helen.
Right.
And once when great-great-grandma Helen was a little girl, she did this. But it's
Okay.
it's got great stories.
That's
on it.
cool.
Yeah. On 10 Echo, we sold the Chi hair rollers without the base.
Yep, there's just rollers and clips in a bag.
Yep, that's all for 25.
We paid 15 for
2 sets.
2 sets. This one didn't work, so we just sold the accessories.
Right. All right, the next order has 2 baseball cards. Well, football and 2 football cards. 4 Bravo B43.
Are they both in 4 Bravo?
No.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. 43. Okay, that's actually signed by Paul Flatley.
Yep, good old Paul Flatley. And the second card is 1 Delta U141.
I could combine these boxes by now.
Probably did, huh?
Yeah. All right, it's another old card here. Bobby Joe Conrad, halfback from Chicago Cardinals.
Yep. Those together sold for $8.08.
Okay, they can both go in the same eBay standard envelope. Looks like we sold a hat.
Yep. Philadelphia Phillies hat. It's kind of like red and beige. It's like two-tone. It's from the Cooperstown collection.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
It's this.
It sold for $19.12. It's faded. It's made to look faded.
It's a cool looking hat.
I know.
Like that. And it's got kind of like throwback design on it too.
Yeah. That sold for $19.12. 5 Delta, we sold a Build-A-Bear, white, How to Train Your Dragon, a white dragon. This is the girl.
This is it right here, right?
Yep. That sold for $13.49.
Okay, and I guess this is going to probably go in a poly bag, huh?
Yeah, we have some bigger poly bags than that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
We've
all
got
we had at the time.
We've got some monster poly bags.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just barely ships like
I
that.
know.
It's like 0.94.
Yep.
Okay, that'll work there. We can ship it.
4 Delta, Draculaura C.
There we go. These Sab and all these are gone, man.
Yeah.
Every time we need $30, we just list one of these.
Well, she was 27. We had another one with the stamp defect.
Oh, okay.
This one was worse than the last one, so 27 for that. 5 Bravo Clio Denial.
Got her?
Yep, $11.33.
Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and call that round 1.
Okay.
Because I think we've got, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Then we'll finish it off on the next one. Okay, round 1 is packed. I'm going to get these out and let's do round 2. All right, got those out, and we made a really, really nice sale, but it's not going to go out till Monday, so we'll talk about it then.
Lonnie was doubtful.
I was. I was. We sold. I'll tell y'all. We'll show it again on Monday. But we sold a $400 suitcase.
A used suitcase.
A used suitcase for $400. That's got to be. I don't know how many people have actually done that.
That was from Kevin and Danielle.
It's
a really nice suitcase. Oh my gosh. Lonnie saw me looking at it. He's like, do you want to keep it? It's just not practical. It's for someone that travels a lot and wears like business suits or dress clothes. It's for hanging clothes, but man, it is. You can tell it's
nice. The whole thing feels, everything about it feels quality.
Yeah.
From picking it up, it feels quality. Unzipping it feels quality. Rolling it feels quality. Like, or extending the handle feels quality.
Yep, it's nice. All right, next item on this round, or first item on this round going out is 10 Bravo. It's Ring of Rule Wizards, new sealed, 8816.
10 Bravo?
Yeah. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's a little model thing or something. 8816.
Yeah, it's Vesta.
Yeah, it's very weird. This came in one of the guy buys. This is some kind of foreign thing. I don't think it was probably even sold in the United States.
Just a little model kit with some wizards.
Yeah. Ring of Rule. I think there was a game called that, maybe.
That's sold for $8.09.
Okay.
2 Foxtrot, lot of 6 DC Comics, and a Blackest Night graphic novel.
On where?
2 Foxtrot.
Man, that was a weird location for something like that.
I must have it like bagged.
I see a poly bag here.
That's all for $15.29.
Is that it?
Let's see. That's gotta be it.
Blackest Night? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Next item is in the Digimon drawer, Logitech AC adapter for a mouse, cordless mouse charger.
It is right here, I believe. Yeah, Logitech. Got it.
It sold for $8.09. We sold some more safety glasses.
Yeah.
For Charlie, these are SR.
SR, I'm gonna guess. What color starts with S, y'all? Trying to think of a color that starts with S. Salmon. Salmon and red? I don't know. What is S? SR. Candace, what is the S?
I don't know, because they're red and black.
Oh man, I figured out your naming convention and you tricked me on this.
I must have had 2 red and black, so I just
do the random letter.
$8.09 for that also. Look at that. Those 2 things sold for the same exact amount.
Yeah. They must have been $8.99 with a 10% offer. That must be what it is.
Catcher's mask on 10 Echo. This is B. We're getting down to the wire on these.
Yeah, we got 1 left. No, sorry, we got 2 left. We sold a B?
Yeah.
Okay.
$12.14.
Basically, those are pure profit for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, we only paid $10 for all of it.
A ton of stuff.
And we actually donated, Candace donated a bunch of the stuff too.
Yeah, my husband's my cousin's husband, they have 3 kids that all play ball and he coaches. So I said, hey, you want these chest protectors? And he's like, yeah. So we donated to that little league there. All right, 3 Bravo. I sold the Mary statue rosary holder.
Oh, yeah. She was important enough to get a spot on the bookshelf.
Yeah, it's plastic, so... I don't know if I showed y'all these. It's pretty cool. I've never seen these or heard of these. They're rosary holders. The little base separates. No, it just pops off. And it's to put rose. But I told Lonnie, like, you could hide stuff in there, money and stuff too, you know. That
would be the perfect place to hide something illicit, right?
Yeah. So that sold for $15.
What'd you pay for that? $1?
$2.
$2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pocket 105, a World War II sweetheart jewelry pin. It's
100, 105 right here.
U.S. Army officer.
Got it.
That sold for $19.12. All right, we sold some big boots. 11 Alpha.
Yeah, they're right here. Some Justin boots, is that what they are?
Yeah, they're Justin work boots. They're Wyoming is the model.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them up there for the time being because I'll probably pack that last. I think that's going UPS.
And 1 Bravo. We actually saw this morning, but we'll go ahead and pack it, huh?
Yeah, let's go and do it.
1 Bravo Mizuno baseball glove.
That's a Louisville Slugger there. This is a Mizuno Prospect.
Yeah, 11.5 inch.
Max Flex. They have so much marketing material on the glove.
GPP 1152.
That's it.
Okay. $18 for that.
Okay.
And then we have in the Digimon drawer D3. We sold this on Mercari. Digimon Warg Rawman.
What's he look like?
He's red. He's D3. He's
oh, D3? Yeah. Okay. Got him.
And that sold for
15, right?
15. Yeah.
15 plus ship.
Yeah.
So we get the 15 minus the fees.
Yep.
So, all right. Well,
and
that's
going to be everything going out today.
That's everything. I'm going to pack the boots after I get this stuff done. And right when I looked at my phone after we filmed that clip, I got a text. One thing I like about Mercari, a lot I like about Mercari, some things I don't like. I really love how you could set it to text message you whenever you make a sale, because that way we never miss them.
Yeah.
So I looked at my phone and we had a text message from Mercari that we made a sale.
Yeah, we sold a Draculaura. This one is E.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get that out, especially being Friday. On Fridays, I like to get more out than normal. Like if it was during midweek or something, and it would go out tomorrow, I'm a little more lenient on that. So yeah. That's
all for 30.
Yeah, man, Mercari has been awesome for us.
It's been consistent for the Monster High dolls for sure.
It has. Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna feel about Mercari after we sell out of all the Monster High, unless we find hopefully a bunch more of action figures and that kind of stuff, because that seems to be what people love there.
Yep.
And it seems like there's a lot of female shoppers there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
All right, we just got done with lunch. All packages are out, and when we came back into work, Candace said, look at the razor drawer now.
Yeah, you keep complaining it's getting empty.
I'm not complaining.
I know.
I'm just...
Look at that. We're almost out of room.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's a healthy razor drawer right there. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're numbered.
2, 3, 4. Oh.
42.
So we currently have 42 listed.
Yeah.
And you have some more. Candace, I asked if she had more, and she's like, I'm not listing any more razors today.
I have this many of this style left. I did research them yesterday, so to figure, because these don't have a date code on the bottom, so I figured out how to tell.
They're all pretty much the same?
Yeah, and then I have these brass ones here. And then I think the cases I have left, I'm just going to do a lot of them because they're in rough shape.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are okay, but for the most part, they're
somebody will want them. It'd be a shame to like toss them out or something.
Right.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, well,
Were you gonna finish up your jerseys today, or?
I don't know if I'm gonna finish or not. I'm gonna work on them some more.
There's a lot left.
Not that many.
Yeah.
Not that many. I mean, Candace did get this going.
It's pretty full though. You might have to find another location.
I'll probably just chunk them on top of there.
Yeah.
You know?
Or if we had another like that, we could stack them.
True. True. I don't think it's not going to be too long before we sell through a bunch of those, I think.
Yeah.
I'll probably just toss them up there for now. But yeah, I'm going to, well, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got
That's military clothing.
some, yeah, and etc. There's other stuff too in that bin. We have another bin just like it in the truck still, and then we have that box of jerseys over there that I'm still working through.
Yeah.
Which we have some stuff that I just can't list on eBay. And I'm not saying I'm not going to sell it, but like there's some like vintage bootleg type stuff in there.
Oh, the jersey stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but one thing I know for certain, like show them one of those Jordan ones.
Well, and I was gonna show them the Chicago one.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, it's not really even Jordan.
No.
There's a couple of pieces that were problematic.
It is by a company. They were very careful to not put Bulls on there.
Yeah, it just says Chicago.
And it has a red basketball.
It's horrible.
No number. It just says Chicago.
Look at that basketball though, y'all. Look, it just like that just screams.
It's like satin.
Knockoff fake. The color and everything. It just doesn't look right. They were trying.
And then.
They thought they nailed it with that one, huh?
Yeah. And then like these are just like t-shirt material.
They're still kind of cool though.
But then they have the matching shorts. Somebody might want them.
But you know what? You could say those are knockoffs, but guess what? It's just like the other thing. They don't say Bulls.
They don't. It just says Chicago with a number.
They don't say Jordan.
Right.
They don't say anything. So is that a fake?
I don't know. I know like here for LSU, if people use the LSU colors and a tiger in their logo, LSU goes after them.
Right, but there's no bull on that.
I know. So I don't know if maybe the combination
It's a font.
of that number and the colors and font. I don't know.
But you can't copyright a number.
I don't know.
You know? I mean, that's a great. I didn't even think about it. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, that's a knockoff, a fake.
But
Can't sell that.
Bulls.
It doesn't. Like I guess it depends on how you market it.
Right.
Like obviously you can't say Michael Jordan number 45. You would just have to say Chicago basketball team number 45 jersey or something.
Yeah, red and black jersey number 45.
Chicago team.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like that is not. It's not like a fake pair of Nikes where they have the swoosh on it and stuff.
Right.
You know.
Right.
All it says is Chicago. It doesn't say Chicago what's.
Yeah.
Some other Chicago basketball team with black and red as their
That could
colors.
be the Chicago pickleball team.
Right. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't even say basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a basketball.
Could be Highlight.
Yeah. It could be Domino's.
Yeah. I'm still too scared to list that on eBay. I'm still not doing it. Now that I thought about it, since it doesn't say Bulls or Jordan or Nike or anything like that, I'll just list that thing on Poshmark.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to take it down, fine. I feel much safer doing something like that on Poshmark or Mercari even.
Right.
It's not a fake.
No.
And it is, you know what else is cool about it? It's made in the USA. Vintage, made in USA, and it's cool. I think that Chicago stuff is kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
Except for the part where you wear that out to the court, I guess, and people start laughing at you because it doesn't say Bulls or Jordan or anything on it. Oh well. What do y'all think about that? Would y'all list that? All right, I'm still working on jerseys. Candace, I think, has still been doing razors.
Yeah, I just did some research on a razor that had no name on it, and believe it or not, Google Lens found the actual razor. I was really surprised. I was also looking for some questions, looking through some questions you guys had on the YouTube videos, and I found a very interesting one that we kind of wanted to talk about today. It's from Tim McMinn. It says, I've browsed your listings and I see various types of returns policies for your listings. Can you walk us through your decision-making mindset on which you use and the reason for each type regarding who pays for return shipping. Seller pays or buyer pays. Or when you choose no returns authorized. Also, I think you use a 30-day return period on all listings. Please confirm. Now, the 30-day return period, I don't think that's an optional thing, right?
It is.
Okay.
It's optional. You could choose no returns, 14-day returns, 30-day returns, or 60-day returns.
Okay.
Those are the 4 return periods you can choose. Another thing to note about, like, well, there's a lot to talk about here, but if you are a top-rated seller, right, you have to meet all these criteria here to become a top-rated seller. 90 days, 100 or more transactions, defect rate, cases closed, all that stuff. None of this has anything to do with returns, right? But if you are a top-rated seller, then you have the potential to qualify your listings for top rated plus. Now, a top rated seller, if that top rated seller's individual listing matches this criteria for top rated plus, which is same or 1 day handling time, 30-day or longer free return period with money back option. So that is 30-day free returns. You could choose to offer those in some or all listings. For listings that qualify, you earn the following benefits: top rated plus seal, and then a 10% discount on final value fees.
So you get that discount on just those particular listings.
You can choose to offer free returns on some, all, or no listings, but the ones that you do it on, you're gonna, like, if the final value fee would have been $2, well, now it's going to be $1.80.
Right.
Which is something to think about. Like, if you do enough volume and you figure out your return percentage, and you're like, oh, well, doing free returns may not actually cost you anything. Yeah, like, depending on the percentage you do, you know?
Because I feel like there are some items that you feel fairly confident. If you're confident in your pictures and description that it's probably not going to get returned, there's a good chance it won't.
Right.
You know, go ahead and do it for that.
But there's no doubt in my mind. First of all, like eBay wants, if eBay had their druthers, they would just have all sellers offer free returns on everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which, doesn't that tell you that the items that have free returns on for 30 days or longer, eBay, wouldn't it make sense that they would give them preferential treatment in the search results?
They may promote them a little bit harder.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But I would if I was eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if eBay runs like that or not.
Yeah. What are the kind of things that you think you should not offer returns on?
Whew.
I know, like, yesterday you listed a piece of lawnmower equipment.
Yeah.
You turned it off.
Yep.
Because you may feel like somebody will try putting it on their lawnmower and it doesn't fit and they break it or mess it up.
Or maybe they buy it and then, like, it's this big thing that attaches on a snapper riding lawnmower and it's got a part number, and I just don't want somebody to buy it and then say, oh, it doesn't fit my lawnmower, and send it back. In a lot of cases, like auto parts, I will just offer returns for that buyer confidence thing,
especially a low value item,
right?
Yeah.
But on this thing, it's big and bulky, and I don't want to go through that.
Right.
I don't want to go through sending it off, oh, it doesn't fit my lawnmower, and then send it back. I don't want it back.
Yeah.
But that's a very particular special case.
Yeah, and then your things that they could use it like for rentals, like costumes, like Halloween costumes.
Right.
Undergarments, we've sold new and packaged underwear. I don't want them returning that.
Medicines.
Yeah, any kind of medicine, vitamin, stuff like that, toothpaste, whatever, you know.
Right. Those all make sense.
Yeah.
I really think, I've felt like this before. Like, I don't think we do this optimally either. On most things, we offer buyer paid returns 30 days.
Yep.
I really don't think, like, I've read people on Facebook that talk about, like, they offer free returns, or they've switched from buyer paid to free returns, and they've experienced either no increase in returns or very like a trivial amount of increase in returns that could possibly even be offset by the fact that you can get 10% off of the final value fees.
And I mean, we tried it for a while. I didn't see an increase in our sales.
Yeah, but we didn't do it for long, and we didn't do it on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to do free returns on now this is, I guess that complicates things, because we're talking about no returns, buyer paid, or free returns.
Yeah.
I will not do a free return on something like,
how about like a sealed board game?
I was thinking, yeah, that, but I was thinking like one of the, like this thing right here, this post-human game, that's probably going to be about $20 shipping.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do free returns on that, because then I got to eat $20 of friggin' shipping.
Right.
You know, and like, what would be a reasonable reason for somebody to want to return that anyway? It's brand new sealed.
Sealed, yeah.
So no, I don't want returns on that.
Yeah.
But you know, especially not free returns. So if the shipping is going to be real expensive, that's a time when I would not offer free returns.
Right.
I may offer returns still, but just not free. But yeah, that's just some of the things we think about, like how expensive is the shipping, and then like Candace was talking about, undergarments and things like that. Obviously,
Yeah.
stuff that's real liable to be a rental. But then again, like, they could still lie. However, I choose to believe that most people aren't liars.
Right.
I choose to believe most people are honest. Now, we do see liars all the time, but we have a lot of things that we ship out, like most things we ship out, and we never hear about it again.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean, we just recently had like a vacuum cleaner that we know they used it and returned it. Said it was item didn't match description.
right,
And we had proof that they used it. They sent us pictures of how it
it had water in it. It was a
Yeah.
water thing, and yeah, we fought it. And eBay sided with us. They sent it back. They ended up eBay sided with us. We took like half of the friggin', we didn't refund the shipping, and since we sold the item as new, open box, and then they returned it in used condition, we actually took the 50% off that we could, and we didn't give them back the initial shipping.
Right.
And eBay was like, all right. And then they did a chargeback
They did a chargeback
with their credit card company. We provided the information. Credit card company sided with their customer,
which you would expect them to do.
and
eBay took care of it.
eBay paid them out of their money, and we kept our money.
Yeah. I was really shocked about that one.
Yeah, I was too. So that was a case where the person was dishonest.
Yeah.
But most cases, people are not dishonest.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. So
I feel like returns, and don't ask me the next time we get like a bogus return request. I feel like for the most part, returns are that monster under the bed that you're afraid of,
and you don't want to think about.
that isn't really there.
Yeah.
Until it is there, and then
Yeah,
it's
when you see it in your messages, you're like scared to open it.
But I mean, returns are a very small percentage.
It really is. I mean, it stinks whenever you get one, but it really doesn't happen that often.
What do we get? Maybe 2 a month?
Yeah.
Out of hundreds of sales, we get maybe 2,
Right.
and maybe sometimes 1 or none.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always run somewhere around 1% or less return rate. And y'all see what kind of stuff we sell. Like, we don't sell a ton of clothing, but yeah, I think ideally we would offer free returns on everything except UPS stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that would probably be best off for us, for exposure on eBay and getting that top rated plus, but we don't do it on everything.
My takeaway from it is just make sure that you're taking really good pictures. Make sure they know of any defects, just so they wouldn't have any reason to return it. They know what they're getting. Put in your description if there's any defects.
That's your best defense against a return right there.
Just be very transparent about what the item is.
And very harsh.
Yeah.
And don't like be
Don't candy coat it.
Right.
Yeah.
Be careful using words like meant, great, perfect. You know, any of these like really exaggerated words.
I think out of probably 1,000 listings, I've used the word great condition maybe once.
Right. And when you do use it, you mean it.
Yeah.
You know, how many times do you see on Facebook Marketplace, works great?
Yeah.
And you're looking at this thing, and you're like, I don't think you even tested that thing.
Right.
I don't think you know if it works.
Yeah.
Great condition. Wonderful. Fantastic. You know, don't stay away from the superlatives unless you really mean it. Now, if you do have that thing that is great or perfect or meant, then yes, extol its virtues, but you better be ready to back it up.
I know sometimes I look at my descriptions, I'm like, man, this is so bland, because it's like nothing but the facts, you know?
That's what it needs to be.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to put all that extra stuff in there. So
you know, after talking about this, I'm almost thinking about trying free returns again on most things. What do you think?
I didn't really see a difference in sales when we did. So I mean, we could try it. You know?
I don't know. We'll see. This is something like we've been selling on eBay for a long time, and the returns question is one that we always struggle with, because you don't really know the effect that it has on your visibility on search. Because if it doesn't have any effect on that, then there's really not much reason to do it.
Yeah. Yep.
But if it does, then there is a reason to do it.
I feel like right now this week everything's going good. I don't want to poke the bear.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Our sales have been good this week, so
right.
I'm just like, okay, let's just keep doing what we do, you know.
But that's our thought process, which is to say, scatterbrained all over the place. We don't really have a plan.
Yeah.
We make it up on an item per item basis. But thank you for the question. Also, I think that's going to do it for this video. So thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.